Hey y'all, JS Creations Art Sanity here, and today I'm going to make some bee pins using this gorgeous mixture of yellow glitter. Now that glitter is a mix that I made myself with some yellows that I had. It has a mixture of like fine and chunky, just different cuts, and some of it is holographic. So my pens, they are the Papermate Inkjoy gel pens, medium point, that I have prepped. I'm doing 6 of these. 3 of them I've got a base coat of white, and 3 I have a base coat of yellow. If you want to know how I prep my pens, I do have a video for that I will leave linked in here. I'll also leave it in the description below. Also in the description below, I will have a list of all my supplies that I used. So be sure to check that out. So once I get a thin coat of epoxy on my pen, I just sprinkle my glitter on there and then use my finger to tap that glitter down. With some of this being chunky glitter, it likes to stick up. So I just use my finger and tap that glitter down to help it lay flat against the pen. I will put it on my turner and leave them turning until they're cured. So here I am just pushing that glitter, helping it to lay flat against the pen. I'll put it on my turner over there. And I will leave these turning until they're cured. Then I'll come back in and put a clear layer of epoxy over that glitter to seal in the glitter. Just getting that nice and covered. I'll use my torch to get any bubbles, stick it back on my turner over there, and leave them turning until they're cured. I'm going to put some decals on these that I make on my Cricut. I'm just using some black vinyl, and I've got a bee that they're all going to have bees and they say buzz off on them. And I just made those on my Cricut, cut them out in black vinyl, and that's going to be my decal for these pins. So to prep them for the decal, I'm just using some, I think this is 120 grit sandpaper. I am sanding down my pen just to get it all smooth. If there's any glitter that might be sticking out of that last layer of epoxy, I'm going to get that sanded off. Once I have them sanded, I'm going to clean them really good with an alcohol pad. Get all of that dust and everything off of there, and they'll be ready to put my decal on. So these decals, I'm not using any transfer tape. It was kind of being a pain, so I just weeded my decal and am just using the vinyl itself to stick the words and the bee on my pen. Just eyeballing it where I think it's going to look good. Push it down. I start in the middle and work my way out to one side, and then come back and work my way to the other side, pushing it all down as I go. So once I have my decals on here, I will get them put back on my dowel rods, because I'm going to put a final layer of epoxy over the top to seal everything in and brighten up that glitter from sanding. So here we are. This is the last layer. I will leave them turning until they're cured, get them all cleaned up and put back together. Again, that's all in that video that I've got linked in here. And then I will show you everything put together. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. And until next time, see ya.